So I guess Naruto has been practicing soccer in the other dimension, right? Because that kick, I mean, I tell you. So this is my review for Naruto Shippuden episode 424. Okay, so I managed to sift through the BS called filler in Naruto. It took me a while, but because I gave it a break, because I didn't want to see the filler. I didn't want to go through more filler. Filler is disappointing and it's sad. It made me sad. I got tired of filler. So I decided to give it a break, and so I binge watched for a while. I did enjoy that Guy Sensei, his backstory. It just showed perseverance and how much that matters. I think we've seen flashes and clips of it before. We haven't seen the whole thing before actually, but I really enjoyed it. Just seeing how Guy had to work just to get to where he is, and how his dad was. He was a Genin and he knew how to unlock the gates. That was amazing. And always seeing Kakashi in the backstory. I think Kakashi was more interesting back then. That's weird. I always think that back then Kakashi was the dark kid and he was the prodigy. I mean, we don't think of Kakashi that way now because of how he turned out. I mean, he is a strong shinobi, but we don't think of him as a prodigy. But Kakashi was definitely a prodigy. So I enjoyed the backstory, and I thought everything else in the filler was BS. I mean, when you talk about enough of the filler, let's talk about the episode. So Naruto comes in with a kick, and he kicks away Madara's black ping pong ball. He does a lava Rasengan, and it looked okay. I liked it. The animation was okay. It wasn't superb. I just thought it was Madara could have dodged it based on how whatever. And he goes, he saves Guy, he takes Guy back. First of all, Naruto is Naruto Jesus now. First he was Naruto Ronaldo, now he's Naruto Jesus. So that, I guess that's cool. A cool part was when he's talking to Madara. Madara's examining him and said, this is a different person. And Naruto says that he can sense Sasuke's chakra. And that's cool that you can show, or you can tell that his senses have definitely gotten better. He says, no fool, I'm not going to take you down. We are. And Sasuke just appears out of nowhere. At this point, he's in Sage Nine-Tails mode. So that looked cool. And the weird thing, though, he had the Force kunai, the teleportation kunai in his mouth the whole time. That was kind of weird. I just was like, okay, you can't put it in your pocket. Sasuke the whole time, when they're going against Madara, he's just throwing out orders to Naruto. And Naruto mentions it that he was like, you know, I always got sick of you ordering me around. He's like, don't interrupt me. Same old Sasuke, right? The fight starts, and Madara, at this point, he's already absorbed the Tree of Divinity, the Divine Tree. So he's powered up again, and so he's examining Naruto and Sasuke. I think at this point, Madara is very upset with Naruto because he's starting to get infatuated with Sasuke, and he realizes the connection that Naruto and Sasuke have. He is reminiscing and thinking about Obito and the shortcomings Obito had, and said if Sasuke had only been born sooner, he could have, I don't know, creep face. It was just weird how he did that. And he was like, oh, there's no point in thinking about the past now. No shit. They go into the fight, and Madara, he has Limbo. Naruto can't see Limbo, but he can sense it. Sasuke can see it clearly. But I don't think Sasuke's moves can affect it. They didn't touch on that, just touched on Naruto being able to sense it and not see it. So the whole time, the first attack is basically Naruto going in with a stick and trying to bang Madara over his head with the stick. And it's blocked by that Limbo character. And Madara, he's basically examining their powers. He's breaking down Sasuke. He's infatuated over Sasuke in his eye, and how he broke down the fight, the moves, and everything that Madara was doing. Sasuke definitely was in control of the fight. He was ordering Naruto around. He was the general out there. Now Naruto, this is the part that I hated of the episode. I feel like at this point, because of who Naruto is and how he's grown, he should not be getting ordered around like that. It should be an even playing field. And Naruto should be able to do what he does, and Sasuke should be able to do what he does. I don't like the fact that Sasuke is basically the same old thing where he's telling Naruto what to do and Naruto's complaining about it, but he's going to do it anyway. So Sasuke has this teleportation move. I guess you can call it room, and he's teleporting within his room because Madara talks about it and he says, oh, you can't reach me that far with your Rinnegan, huh? No, you're just outside of his room. Naruto is basically spamming the Rasengan with the different tailed beasts inside him. At one point, Shikaku says, hey, you should use my move to trap him. He's like, oh yeah, thanks, He's like, Shikaku! You totally forgot about Shikaku's name. But I think it's justifiable because Shikaku did join the squad later. So I guess I get it. I mean, the episode was great, but it seemed like it was flying by. I remember reading these chapters, and I feel like it was at least 3 or 4 chapters of this going on with the whole Limbo character. And before we got to the part with Madara taking Kakashi's eye, how Naruto is with replacing organs, it is crazy. Madara just basically went like he went to the grocery store, picked up some groceries and put it in the bag. That's basically what he did, and it was like that the eye was functional. I think it's amazing the advances that they've made in this society where they can just do eye surgery in literally 5 seconds. The episode as a whole, it was great. I enjoyed it, especially because of where we came from. The Konohamaru filler. The Konohamaru filler wasn't terrible, but it's not this, and I'm tired of filler, especially when we just came out of the Chunin exam filler and the Guy filler. Like, come on, why so much filler? If you want to do filler, at least do it right. Don't give me Lee fighting against random sand people that we know nothing about, because I don't care about it. I really don't. I'm changing my rating scale. I used to give 8 out of 10. Let's just do grades like in high school or college. High school. Based on this episode, I'm going to give it a B. I think it was really good. It had some parts that was questionable at best. You give us 2 episodes of filler and then you just beam through this episode. You could have extended the fight scenes between Madara, Sasuke, and Naruto, but instead you just blitzed through it. I feel like. I don't know how you felt about it, but I just feel like they blitzed through it based on what I read. Like the video if you did, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you read the manga, you already know what's going to happen. If you don't read the manga, just, put in the comment section what you think is going to happen. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a good one.